moves are very strong and have a lot of energy in them. They really do justice.
You're here with the powerful Pexster 2010. You know what I mean? 33 years in the game. Damn, long time. My first show was in 1977. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up on stage, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm just here to let y'all know that there's been a lot of controversy about, you know, what moves I made up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting y'all know for the record. You know what I mean? Don't mess with the powerful Pex. Nah, I'm only playing. Nah. I'm here to let y'all know, you know, the moves that I solidified. You know what I'm saying? In breaking. And the first move that I made up, that I solidified, was the float. You know what I'm saying? About 1982, you know what I mean? Made that move, perfected it. It was called the Terrorist. P-Man made it up, and I made it into the float. And in 1982, I taught Buck 4, actually. I taught Buck 4 from Rocksteady how to do the float. And the secret, it was real simple, you know, it's just an easy secret. And it was a good move, you know what I'm saying, that they do to this day. You know, they do hopping floats and UFOs but I think the UFO was in a different category, but they all put them in floats. But the first one, actually start that was me, Powerful Pex, you know. The next move I made up was the suicide. The suicide was a move that consists of a front no-hand flip to a shoulder track. The reason why it was called suicide, because if you land wrong, you're bound to break your neck. You can actually break your back, like I did in 1984. I broke my back. And I incorporated that into B-Boy. You know what I mean? That's the next move I made up, which was suicide. Solidified myself with that move, and that move was a takeout move. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, boom, what do you got for that? And the move was so effective because it was actually, it was like, it was gymnastics, but at the time, like back in the days, we wasn't really, like, we used to say that gymnastics wasn't breaking, wasn't b-boying. You know what I mean? So like if you would do a flip, we would say, that's not b-boying, B. You know, that's gymnastics. Go back to the gym with that. You know what I'm saying? So we were very careful on what moves to do and change them up so they look like you was b-boying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that. This is like the first beginning. It's just so that suicide move was actually like a front flip to a shoulder track. And, you know, it was very effective on people because they didn't know what to think of it. They were like, oh, shit, you know. They think you're going to do you actually go down into a freeze and shit. The next move I incorporated and I solidified was the flares. You know what I mean? I started out doing like virgin flares, which they call circles, and I was working on the other flare, you know what I mean? And that was in like 1983, or 83, you know what I mean? And it just like, it spread like wildfire, you know what I mean? Because it was like flare, and everybody was doing them, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna front, I'm not gonna say, I made it up in 1974 and shit, like all these other guys do. You know what I'm saying? I don't lie, you know? But it was the beginning of '83, yeah, that I joined the gym, gymnastics, and man, you know, I joined it just to get moves, basically, you know, and the first move I saw was the flare. You know, and the first move, I grabbed that move and I ran with it, you know what I mean? And in 1983, I was already fresh. You know, I was already like, forget it. So I just started doing it and it just spread like wildfire. You know, everywhere I went, I was doing it. You know, and that move, you know, to this day is a move that a lot of people do. You know, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And the next move I made up was the head mill, which was a no-hand neck, but I would use the front of my head to push off, and it got to a point that I was doing head rolls, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, I would do them like with my hands behind my back, I would my hands in front of me, you know what I mean? My hands on the side, my hands holding this, my hand out on my elbow, but I was pushing off with my head, you know what I mean? And that was the first time that, you know, what I did was I used to call it a head roll, you know what I'm saying? Because at one time I was rolling on my head, you know, because sometimes you pick up so much speed, you know, and you're doing so many, and all of a sudden you just make a slip and you roll on your head. I said, oh shit, this is a head roll. And then that went to the next level of B-boys, which was air moves. You know what I mean? I made up the air twist, you know, which is like it's a move you do, and you twist your legs, you know, and you twist them and you come down again, right, you know, in the front. And that move was done in 1981. I did that move. You know what I mean? And that move was good. You know what I'm saying? And the next move that I made up was the knee spins, you know. Knee spins, but chair knee spins, you know, because I was playing, everything was a chair with me. Everything I want to do was in a chair. Like if you would do a move, I would do it in the chair, you know, and that would take out your move. So everything was like in chairs, you know. Those are the moves that I have as signature moves and shit. And the backspin, you know, I perfected that to a T. You know, that was one of my moves too that I had. The overall move is power moves. You know what I'm saying? My name's Powerful Pex, and I made a power moves, and it came from my name. So if anybody wants to beef about it, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's right here in this book. Alright? So if y'all don't believe it, read the book. Peace out. My name is Powerful Pex. I've been dancing since 1977. I'm still doing the power moves that I made up in the 80s, you know, and now I'm trying to correct a lot of history. A lot of people, I've been on the internet for like 2 years, so, you know, I've been educating people on what really happened, you know what I mean? So, you know, as far as which guy made up what move, what is air moves, what are power moves, what is footwork, what is a suicide, what is a float, you know, so, you know, we're here to correct all the errors that have been made. So, you know, we're doing it humbly and respectfully, you know, we're not doing it out of malice or anything, but we're just letting them know that, you know, where the foundation came from, you know what I'm saying?
man, y'all biters. All your homeboys are biters. Yo, whack, so what's up with that?
Yo, chill out, man. I hear something.
Let's do the right thing. Let's serve these dudes.
Estas son escenas de esta magnífica película Beat Street que está recaudando millones en el mundo, próxima a estrenarse aquí en Venezuela. ¿Les pareció maravilloso? Bueno, ¿qué me van a decir cuando les presente aquí en este estudio de Sábado Sensacional 4 de sus grandes protagonistas? Aquí están Tony López, conocido como el poderoso Pexster. Él es maestro de combinaciones. Adelante. Bienvenido.
Ladies and gentlemen, homeboys, homegirls, the New York City Breaker.